Tuned in live on New Day here on TV3, and it's now time for fashion trends. Now this morning we are talking perfumes. Now when you go shopping for perfume, what exactly do you consider? Is it the occasion or just the smell? Do you only choose based on the smell? This morning we look at everything that you need to know about selecting that perfect bottle of perfume. Right, my guest this morning is Elizabeth Nate, and she is from 5th Avenue, a perfume store based at the Movenpick Hotel, and I believe they also have a branch at the Accra Mall. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining me.
You're welcome.
Right, so we are talking perfumes this morning, and I see that you brought a selection of perfumes. So first of all, when people go shopping for perfumes, what is the first thing that they should look out for?
Okay, actually we have, it depends on the customer. Sometimes they walk in, they know what they want. Sometimes they don't. So
they know based on maybe something they've smelled on someone or something they've seen someone having.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when they walk in the shop, what we do is we just have to introduce you to something. If you don't know, if it's something new, we introduce you to it. But if you know what you want, we just
okay. But even if they know what they want, do you sometimes maybe give advice and say maybe this one isn't so right for you, or you just say, okay, this is what the customer wants, so let's just give it to
we
them?
do that sometimes, and it depends on the individual. Sometimes you don't really know what you want, so we end up explaining or giving you something else for you to try.
Okay. Yeah. So if someone doesn't know what they want and they just walk into the store and they're looking for some perfume, take us through how you would advise them.
Okay. If you don't know what you want, you walk into the shop, you tell us you don't know what you want. Sometimes we have customers like that. So when they come in, we just have to introduce. If it's a she, we have to ask you what kind of perfume do you like? What kind of smell do you like? Okay. Because we can't just introduce you to any smell, because some people don't really like flowery.
Okay. What are some of the different smells?
Okay, we have flowery, we have citrus, we have woody. Okay. So it depends.
And how do you know what works best for whoever?
Yeah, that is when...
Is it a matter of choice? You have to pick maybe like the flowery smell. Like
you have to tell me what the kind of smell you like.
Okay. What if someone just has no idea? Maybe this is their first bottle of perfume. Which one would you introduce them to?
Then we have to take you to we have to give you a perfume that is not too strong. This is what we do. Okay.
Yeah. And I also see that a lot of times when people go shopping for perfume, they you test it on your wrist, or sometimes they give you the blotting paper. Okay. Can you tell us what the significance of that is?
Okay. What we normally do is sometimes some people are allergic to perfumes. So what we do is we have to try it on the bloater, but it's advisable you try it on your skin because you have these different skin types. So
so it's better to try
it on the skin, because when I wear perfume on me, the same perfume, when you wear it smells different totally.
Why?
Because of the skin type.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have a different smell and you also have a different.
Okay, so your skin smell will mix with the perfume smell and give you something different.
Yeah.
Okay, so is the best place to test it, or any other?
But for ladies you have to try here, and the men you have to try at the back of it.
At the back of the hand.
Yes.
Why?
That's the best way, I think, for men, because it's easy to smell, and ladies we always do this. So for ladies,
I see. Okay, so when it comes to actually putting the perfume on, where are the best places to put the perfume? Because I've heard a lot of ridiculous things. Some people even put it behind their knees. I don't know. Is that done? Is that right?
Yeah,
okay, so tell us about the best places to put perfume on your body.
On your body, yeah. For men,
okay, we'll come to that. Go on.
For men, you spray on your chest. You wear the perfume on your chest before you wear your clothes or whatever it is. Yeah, it's not advisable to wear a perfume on your shirt. Yeah, so the best.
Okay, so it's not advisable to wear it on your clothes.
On your clothes.
So you wear perfume on your body.
On your body before you.
But a lot of times you see people going out and then So that's why
it's wrong, because the perfume has to be on you to last long.
So when it's on the clothing, it doesn't. You
can't really get the smell, the actual smell. That's how when someone comes close to you, you can smell this person. Say, okay.
So you perceive the smell better when it's on skin.
When it's skin, yeah.
I see. So take us again through the best places on the skin to put it. I know a lot of times behind the ears, on the neck, on the wrist, are those right places?
So for ladies, you spray here, and here. Okay. And sometimes you can spray
behind the knees.
Yeah, it depends on how you feel.
Okay. I've also seen people kind of like spray in the air and then walk through it.
Yeah. Most people do that, but it's not advisable.
Okay.
Most people do that. It depends. Maybe they're allergic to it, so they don't want you to touch their skin. You just have to,
What about the
spray
hair?
it.
Some people spray their hair.
It's bad.
That's bad.
It's very bad.
Okay. And what time of the day is it best to spray perfume?
Okay, any day. You can spray perfume any day, but for day, you need a EDP.
What is that?
That is more concentrated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Concentrated.
Concentrated.
Okay.
It's more concentrated. And the EDT is less. So in the morning, maybe going out maybe for work, you need an EDP on. Then in the evening, maybe
so that will last longer or smell better.
Yeah, it's
and the evening is milder.
Milder.
The
milder.
EDT.
Yeah.
Okay, and then also some people like to mix their perfume.
Yeah.
Is this a good idea?
It depends on the individual, but it's not advisable.
Why not? Because the reasons I've been told on occasion is that some people feel like they don't want people to know what they are wearing. Yeah. So if they do a cocktail of sprays, then you won't be able to perceive the exact smell. And some people just also like, I don't know, the mixture gives them a different smell altogether.
But it's not professionally. It's not advisable because everybody has a particular smell that you want to notice them with. You understand?
Yes.
So if you mix too much perfumes, no one can tell what you're wearing. So, but it depends on the individual. If you feel good with it, it's fine.
Okay, and also, is it advisable to stick to just maybe one perfume? Maybe some people wear one perfume their entire life.
Yeah.
You know, they find that perfect smell and they decide this is what I want to wear for the rest of my life. And there are some people who change perfumes on a daily basis or even from morning to night.
Yeah.
So what do you recommend?
Yeah, someone like me, I don't like wearing one perfume the whole day.
Okay.
I change.
The whole day? So you change?
I change because I work in a perfume shop.
So you have access to all different kinds. So as you walk by, you just spray.
But you know, it's not bad. It's not bad.
So it's okay to have maybe 5, 10, 15, 20 different bottles of perfume.
I have like 20 bottles of perfume.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't spray everything at the same time. So it depends on the individual. If you want to have one perfume, but it's difficult to convince customers like that because when they walk in the shop and maybe they are used to number 5 Chanel, it's not easy for them to change to a different perfume.
Okay. So finally, there are different, when you go to perfume store, sometimes you see eau de toilette, eau de parfum, eau de
cologne.
What is all of this?
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
You get confused sometimes.
Sometimes. And the eau de cologne, it's for those, it's normally for men. It's for those that don't really like a strong smell. They don't really like it. So eau de cologne is for someone like that. And the EDT, it's for evening.
That's the eau de toilette?
Eau de toilette, yeah.
Okay.
Eau de toilette.
It's for evening?
It's for evening, mostly. And the eau de parfum is for day.
And the cologne?
The cologne is just like for those that don't really like strong smell. And we have parfum, just the parfum. That is, how do I say this? It's in a small bottle that you don't spray, just tap it and then it's fine.
Okay, so back to you. How much money, Elizabeth, should one spend on perfume?
Okay. It depends on the individual. Sometimes people walk in the shop and they go like, I don't want to spend less than 100 cedis for perfume. And you end up getting a perfume that you're not satisfied with. Maybe
they don't want to spend more than 100
cedis.
Okay. So you have perfumes that are below 100 cedis?
Yeah, below 100 cedis.
How expensive is your most expensive bottle?
That's 789. That's a Tom Ford. Tom Ford, yeah. That's the most expensive.
Tom Ford, I love Tom Ford. Perfume for men, perfume. Is that correct?
I don't understand. You don't call perfume
for men. How do you call perfume for men? I've been told it's called for cologne. Men. You don't say perfume. Or
you can say for men. You can say.
You can say perfume.
Yeah.
You can say perfume.
Yeah.
And you can also say cologne. What's the difference?
There's nothing. There's no difference. It's just the same.
So both are used interchangeably.
Yeah.
Okay. What about personality-wise? Must you consider your personality when you're shopping for perfume?
Yeah. Most people don't like Tom Ford. It's loud. When you wear Tom Ford, everyone can tell you are in the room.
Really? Yes. Is that strong?
Yeah, it's very strong. The black orchid is very strong. So most people walk in the shop and they don't want people to even know they're wearing a perfume.
Okay.
So
They want something subtle and mild.
Yeah, they just want to smell it themselves.
Okay.
So the personality counts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have like maybe a wild or a bubbly personality,
Yeah.
then you can go for the
Tom
strong
Ford
ones.
and maybe Ted MS and the rest.
And for mild ones?
Mild ones, you can go for Amani, Aquadigio, and CK. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
welcome.
I'm sure we've learned a lot from you, Elizabeth Nate, from Fifth Avenue Perfume Store, located at the Move and Pick Hotel and also at the Accra Mall.